Hello and welcome to another update video about Litecoin. So Litecoin has followed the script nicely over the last few months, and we've been quite bullish on this coin, at least in the short term, at least in the short term. And the condition is that the 65.77 level is holding. Now that has been holding over the recent weeks, and I think the most accurate count we can get here is the idea that we had a wave 1 here, a wave 2 here. Basically, this wave 1 is a leading diagonal, the wave 2 is a flat structure, the wave 3 to the upside, not the most beautiful third wave, but completely valid, nothing wrong about it. And then here this wave 4 is a triangle that we've been discussing, and the wave 5 now unfolding to the upside. And it is still expected to go a little higher, so we talk about targets in this video. Today we obviously had the breakout. We were waiting for a breakout to the upside essentially, and we completed our triangle nicely that we've been tracking over the recent weeks. It followed the script pretty nicely, and I think this wave 5 to the upside is now in the making. So we're going to talk about that. We talk about targets, and we're talking about the lower degree wave structure. For anybody who's wondering about this triangle, so that is because typically, obviously if we say we had a wave 1, a 2, a 3, a wave 4 oftentimes occurs as a triangle. Now on such a degree, not so often, but we still identified a triangle, and I think it worked out nicely. Lower highs and higher lows, and the triangle count is typically characterized by 5 waves: A wave, B wave, C, D, and E. Yeah, a lower high happened today, and a higher low happened today, and then the breakout now. Okay, now we talk about targets, but let's zoom into the more detailed wave count first. So if we now zoom in, the idea was a few days ago that we were going up here in the D wave in an ABC structure. That happened. Yeah. So we moved up here in A wave, 5 waves. We came down in the expected B wave, hit resistance nicely, could have been a short, and hit the support area here, could have been a long trade. Okay, that's what they are for. And then I showed you down here, I gave you that trend line and said, look, if that trend line is holding, as long as we're holding that trend line, we can go a little lower still in this local downtrend in a B wave, which however should result in a C wave to the upside of the larger D wave of the triangle, which is the not the last wave, but after that you only get the E wave basically, which happened today within half an hour or so. And that is often what happens on days like these, where you get certain reports, financial data, events, something like that, where these scenarios can play out within minutes sometimes, if not seconds sometimes. Okay, so that worked out nicely. It moved to the upside here and formed the 5 wave move in a C wave. Fantastic. Now we then looked at a higher low down in an E wave, and I thought, look, it is quite likely to get maybe a little bit of a deeper E wave in a clearer ABC structure. Okay, didn't happen, but it made that higher low, and I said to you in one of the last videos that these E-waves can be very short, and overall higher is expected. So it basically worked out nicely according to script. That is where I would now count the wave 4 complete with today's swing low at $89. So as long as that $89 level is holding, the overall focus can be on higher. And as long as that level is not violated, the uptrend is in play. And against that level, the 5th wave is now running. Now, I've since looked at possible subwave structures here and what would make sense actually. Already shared it on Discord and Telegram earlier today that, the best I can really tell you is that the wave 4 bottomed here. I mean, in a more bullish interpretation, and we might need that later, but it doesn't make a difference short term. In a more bullish interpretation, this is also a wave 1 and a wave 2, and this is another 1-2 setup, and it would cascade way higher. But for now, we keep expectations rather lower, and it's still bullish, okay? So the idea is that we could have completed here another lower degree wave 1 today, and we're now coming back in a wave 2. That wave 2, could be complete, maybe here, but as long as price still stays below the wave 1 high, it can easily go a little lower, but the boundary is $100. So this wave 2 needs to hold $100, the 78, one second. Yeah, no, I made a mistake here. Let me just adjust that. Let me just adjust that. We need to look at the wave 2 retracements here. So there you go. $94 needs to hold, right? So the wave 2 can go a little lower in a clearer A, B, C structure if it needs to. It needs to hold the area between 50% and 78.6 retracement. So in an ideal world, it doesn't go below $94. If it does, then it will likely retest 89 and most likely break that. And then we have already completed this uptrend, most likely. Yeah. But for now, the idea is to go still higher, but $94 is the relevant level. Right. And if we go higher, then the third wave should take place next. Now, I can't really give you a target for the third wave because I don't have a confirmed low in place for the wave 2. Let's just make an assumption wave 2 comes down to 97, the golden ratio. Then the target for the third wave would be $132. Then we should get a fourth wave and the fifth wave to the upside. And I can't really give you a target yet for the fifth wave, but we might be looking at something around $140, maybe a little higher. Yeah, I want to keep expectations rather low. Yeah, don't want to hype it, but so far it worked out nicely. And finally, Litecoin is above $100. So I would really appreciate it if Litecoin could at least stay above $100. I think that would be good because the $100 level is psychological support. Now, it did retest the 103.50 level today, which was the swing high that was made in April. So it basically retested that from above and bounced already a little bit, which is positive, but I cannot rule out that we will get a little bit of a deeper wave 2 here before it eventually goes higher. And then we need to take a look if these 5 waves up complete already the larger wave 5 here. Yeah, or if we get another extension. But that's best I can tell at the moment. We need to change the wave count if price makes a sustained break below $94. But for now, it's focus on higher here. Yeah, that's my update about Litecoin. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership and make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter as well. You can find the links in the video description. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.